All right, folks, your Pratt Pack. We are back at Joey D Cigar Bar and, of course, DeSalvo Station in the amazing community of Latrobe in Westmoreland County. This is the Honorable Mayor, Rosie Wolford, who's going to be talking about this wonderful place that she has called home since day one. And we're going to begin talking a little history. Let me just kind of dazzle you with some of my knowledge here. 1854, and then it became a city in 1999. Last census in 2010, 8,000, about 338 people, something in that neighborhood. We're going to talk about former Latrobe Steel, Carpenter Steel. Now you're involved with them. I'm a big fan of the steel industry. But just a few more historic facts. Even though the Pro Football Hall of Fame doesn't give them the credit, a lot of people believe the very first football game played here. Obviously, the Steelers training camp, the Roonies, St. Vincent College, the home of the first banana split for those who love ice cream, and Benjamin Latrobe, who, of course, his father, the architect, when they rebuilt the Capitol after the War of 1812, very big with B&O Railroad, the Ligonier Valley Railroad, and it was the railroad, as in DeSalvo Station, the reason this became such a viable community. So just a few statistics of this great town, and of course, Arnold Palmer, the king, right here, and the childhood home of the great It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Fred Rogers. So you've got it all in Latrobe.
Are you sure you're not a native?
I must tell you, I love the DeSalvo family, Guy and Rita, and of course Joey and his brother and sister. But I told my producer, Brock, the Bambino, who drove me out again today, I love Westmoreland County, and I truly could live here. I mean, this is such an amazing place, and it has something for everyone, including DeSalvo Station. So brag a little bit about this town.
It really is a wonderful community, and we are very proud of our rich history. As you said, Mr. Rogers, Arnold Palmer, there's so many wonderful things. The birthplace of Rolling Rock here.
Right. I'm going to get to that.
Yeah, lots of wonderful things here, and we're very proud of our rich history.
Yeah, Latrobe Brewing for many years, the 33 ingredients, so Rolling Rock here. But then in 06, 07, things changed. But because of Iron City now, and of course some other beverages, including Sam Adams, the brewery is doing extremely well. How important was it to keep that beer flowing in this town?
It was very important. It was a sad day in Latrobe, the day that Rolling Rock stopped brewing in Latrobe. But we are really glad that we have another brewery here that is brewing the Iron City beer. And Latrobe's an interesting community because it's still a community where you can be raised here and get a job here because the industry is very strong.
I also want to take time to talk about Duquesne Pilsner. It's back and brewing it here as well. And our good friend Joe Dentisi at Coons Cafe on McKnight Road, they carry all of those beers. And as you get ready for the big game next week, make sure that you go Pennsylvania proud. And we'll even kick in Yingling there, another great brewery, and Straub out of St. Mary's. You love the steel industry, obviously, as I do. And on my way here, I once again saw some amazing people standing and waiting, and hopefully they'll get back to the bargaining table at Allegheny Technology Industries. Over 2,200 employees. Back in my neck of the woods in Beaver County, they have some offices and a plant that's been idled in Midland. What can we do to get people back to the bargaining table? Even the Honorable Senator Bob Casey's gotten involved. Something has to be done.
Absolutely, and it's communication. I mean, the steel industry in this area is so vital to what we do. And I just think they need to sit down and talk, and they need to get these people back to work. It's critical. The businesses need it, the community needs it. It's getting to be very difficult for those folks. 100
years, former Latrobe, now Carpenter Steel. Tell me about those great union workers and how much that place means to you in Latrobe.
Well, I've been at Latrobe Steel now for almost 35 years, so it's a great company. It was owned by Timken for many, many years, and then it was sold to private equity, and now it is owned by Carpenter Technology, which is based out of Reading, Pennsylvania. We have a great workforce. We have great people. We have a great relationship, a labor management relationship, and I'm very fortunate to work for a company like that.
You know, I always talk about on my program Main Street America, and I grew up, as many of us did, watching this alongside of some sort of river: the Monongahela, the Youghiogheny, the Beaver, the Ohio, the Allegheny. One thing I know here, no river in sight as far as where we're at right now, but Main Street is thriving in Latrobe, and I'm so excited about that. And I love just strolling when I'm here for a Taste of Good Life a couple of times a year if I have a chance to kind of get out and walk around a little bit, or driving in here today. Why have you been able to weather the storm and you have a viable community and a viable Main Street? How is that possible in 2016?
Well, about 7 or 8 years ago, we invested in the downtown program, the Latrobe Community Revitalization Program. It is very viable, and there's a lot of wonderful things going on. We have committed people that are dedicated their time and energy and talents to keeping Latrobe alive and growing it into the next century. And I think it's exciting to look at some of the things that we've done here. I mean, we have the new Westmoreland County Community College. We've revitalized some storefronts with the Main Street money that we got. And so it's there's an energy here and an excitement here, and people love to come downtown. And we have a very, very vital downtown program, and I'm honored to be the mayor. It's a great time to be the mayor of the city of Latrobe.
And if you're looking for things to do along with fine wine and dining and all of the things they do here, they've got a number of shops and eateries. But if you love the great outdoors, you'll have winter sports, you like to hunt, you like to fish, all of that's in Latrobe.
Right. We are surrounded by the Laurel Highlands. They're some of the most beautiful mountains in the world. When I travel anywhere, I always love to come back to Pennsylvania and to Western Pennsylvania to those beautiful Laurel Highlands.
Before I let you go, Mayor Rosie Wolford, Latrobe, anything else for Latrobe, what would you like to tell the people watching this about your community?
The one other thing I want to mention is this place where we're at right now, DeSalvo Station in downtown Latrobe. You talk about history. It's a beautiful historic building, and the DeSalvos do such a fabulous job here, and the food is phenomenal. And Joey's dad is such a great guy, and it's an experience. And so I encourage everyone to come into Latrobe, have dinner at DeSalvo's, take a walk around. Our town is very walkable and very friendly, and you won't meet a stranger.
And it's very safe too, folks. It's a very affordable city too. And I must tell you, if I could take the A train and live here, I would do it and commute every day, because I absolutely love the DeSalvos in Latrobe. The mayor, Mayor Rosie Wolford, thank you for joining us. Have a great day from your Pratte Pack.